Greetings, peace and blessings to all. Thank y'all for supporting me, for watching my videos. Today's video, I'm gonna talk about addressing like haters. Um, the reason why I chose this topic, cause you don't have to be doing anything. You simply just trying to do the best you can in your ability to work on oneself, right? And out the blue, you're gonna have haters for no reason. That's honestly, that's how you know when you're doing something right. When people have no choice but to waste their time and focus on other people, you know? Now, if you're doing it for good, there's nothing wrong with it really, but there's no such thing as a good hater. A hater is just always gonna be a hater. And they're put there to keep you on track, to make sure everything is balanced, that you're doing, you know what you're supposed to be doing. So when you see a hater, you know you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Correct? Right. So you're trying to be the best version of yourself. You're focusing on all the obstacles, all the blows that life do throw at you, right? So you don't have time to study somebody else. The only time I acknowledge anything or anyone is if they get in my way, because I try to stay focused and mind my own business and just work on me from inside out. So it's not easy, it's a tough task, but I'm up for the challenge, you know what I mean? So me, I don't really have time to study other people because I'm too busy trying to figure out what's next. What am I? I'm an action person, so I like to be productive every day. Lately, I have been a little, like down on the downside, but I'm up. It's just a human thing. It happens. Life have ups and downs. Sometimes you feel like you could challenge the whole world, and then there's times you just feel like you need a word of encouragement. But sometimes there's never no one to encourage you. You always have to look to God, the Most High, and encourage yourself. And maybe by doing that, by being strong, you could also encourage others. You know, I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. All we could do is just do the best we can and try to be there for our families or the ones we love. And also by doing that, you could get better at, like helping others, being kind to others. Because remember, my last video I did was called Karma, and I was basically talking about like King David, and you gotta watch that video and get the update. But it was really about King David, about the book of Psalms, and I just read one chapter from there and I broke it down. So if you really want to know what that video was about, be my guest to check it out. It's pretty cool too. But I notice when I make videos about like negative stuff, like it sells more. When I do something like positive, most of the times I do stuff that's positive. That's why I might not get as much views. But I notice like when I do stuff negative, it gets views, and it do gets a little bit of likes. But I never understood why a lot of people watch your video if they don't like you, and then people don't subscribe, they don't like, and it's like they're watching your videos, but whatever, you know what I mean? I would like, it could help the algorithm, and also you could help God by subscribing, liking, and sharing the video. It don't hurt and it doesn't cost you a thing. I don't really need likes. I'm just saying, like when I evaluate the views and I see how many people watched for example, a video, and you check out the amount of likes you get, or even subscribe, or comment. You could comment too. Let me know what you don't like, what you do like, you know what I mean? You could keep it nice and respectable and brief. But anyway, back to the haters. When you see haters, you know you're doing something right, It reminds me of the story of Joseph. Because I ain't gonna lie, I feel like even those two stories, Joseph and Job, those two brothers went through so much. They lost stuff, lost family, lost everything, and got back everything. You know what I mean? And it's a very powerful moral in that lesson. So I always, each day I go by, I always ask, what can I learn from today? I don't just go through the day. I know I'm not super productive as I usually be because I'm in the process of creating something different, something new, you know. And as time go by, you guys will see, and you're with me on this journey. So a lot of things I do, you actually see, because I vlog mostly everything, not everything, but mostly everything, and the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. You'll see it all, and I have nothing to hide. Like I said, I'm working on myself inside out, you know, and as time go by, things will get better. It always does. And so, like, for people that don't know me, I'm Jay. I call myself JaH-SoN. So there's a reason that name was given to me. Because, the person I am, the character that I have, the role that I play. And I'm grateful. And hopefully I could be a blessing to others, not just myself. But the story of Joseph went through so much. He told his brothers, it kind of put me on check mode too, like to don't say too much and do what I need to do. Because I notice, like, when I say things sometime out the blue, it'll just be a stumbling block right in my way, and then it's when I don't say anything, it's called the unexpected. So, I find it's better to be cautious, discreet in everything you do, and, always stay positive no matter what, you know. I mentioned in one of my videos that I got zero tolerance, which is true. So I know I say certain things, and I'm an action person. I do talk the talk, and I do walk the walk, and I mean that in a good way, in a godly way. So, it's just like going through so many obstacles. It's like going through fire until, you got to keep going through tests until you're ready to proceed to the next level, because it's level to this stuff, this thing called life. There's different levels. Just like it kind of remind me of that Bruce Lee movie too, when Bruce Lee kept beating different masters. And a lot of video games is like that too, where as you move up, there's like bigger levels and bigger devils. So it's like you gotta keep elevating, it's really interesting though. I'm not gonna say too much. This video is gonna be pretty short. It's just I've been thinking, and it's rough, but I thank God for the patience I got, and my tolerance is getting better, like dealing with certain things, because I'm only human. There's only so much I could bear. Some stuff make you just want to snap, but that's what they want, you know. They want you to snap. But I'm just gonna continue being strong, like I said, positive, and continue being the best version of myself. And by the grace of God, you know, we all will evolve from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So, with that being said, please be sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, and share if you feel free to share it with somebody that it could help, you know, somebody that needs this word. But, you know, I know it's not much right now, but, you know, it's a lot to me because it's coming from a very sincere place, you know. So, with that being said, enjoy your day, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless. Peace. God bless.